All right, got
Can you
all new
guys hear us?
episode. Yes, hmm?
Outstanding.
all new up.
Can you hear me?
We got all new episode from Run and Tell That podcast. How was everybody's
Hey,
week?
Jerron,
Yes, sir.
you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right.
Are
Outstanding.
we clear?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
We
All right.
trying something a little different
Yeah.
tonight,
Yeah.
and I'm hoping we'll stay connected to everybody.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Well,
So it worked. It worked.
how's
All right.
everybody's
Yo.
week?
It's been a good
Oh, I'm
week,
pretty
man.
good.
It's been a good week.
Yeah, I can't complain about my week. Life is good.
Okay. Um, my week, like I said, like every week, is not over till Tuesday, but so far, so good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's pretty good so
Mm-hmm.
far. I would say that. Um,
Without it being
I
recorded.
think they want to put me in a bigger volume store, so hopefully I'll know when I'm leaving my store in a couple weeks. So,
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, bro, man. I'm gonna tell you
Mm-hmm.
this. Family to family, man. Make sure that that blessing keep coming through, but you need to make sure that they understand that hey, cost of living go up every single year. So you need to bump me up. You're gonna move me, but you need to bump me up.
Pay me.
but that's
Move me. Pay
basically
me.
that's because I'm going from a low volume. So what I make now is the equal of a low volume, but I still make more than other market managers that's in another district or another region. But
Nah,
it's gonna come
hey,
with a
bro.
it's gonna come up with a raise anyway.
Cool. Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, what he got me was when he said, when I met my soon to be new specialist, he was like, I'm gonna let you know the bonuses is gonna be the bonus for that store is double your bonus that you get now.
God,
That's all right.
I said, hell,
That's
you
all
had me
right.
at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
you know, you had me a hello. All right.
exactly.
Most definitely.
But we're gonna go ahead and get into tonight's episode. This is episode 88. Is it good to lie to cover up the truth?
I mean, I
So,
think G Man came up with this topic. And
mm-hmm.
again, I think we got a lot of wiggle room. I think we got some good discussions ahead of us. And again, like I said again, we're gonna do what we gotta do. We want to thank all our listeners and all that's coming in. But like I said again, I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
yeah, you know what? And that's one of the most important thing is that when you if you think back to history like did you have that girl that lied because her parents didn't want her to come out and she sat there and she said, hey, I can't come out tonight because I got to watch my brother and sister. Well, reality is that you couldn't come out because your mom and
And they
dad
say
said
you can't
no.
come out.
Is they said no, you can't come out. You been in a relationship and all of a sudden the person who you're in a relationship with, they got that one kid, and grandma watching that one kid, grandma and
Hmm.
granddad watching that one kid, and guess what?
Well, they don't want to turn it into the second kid.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, like I
So
said,
they texting,
they texting,
they texting, and
they
they
text,
sit
or
there
they
and
sharing
Mm-hmm.
information.
and all of a sudden the person said, I got to use the restroom,
Yeah,
and they're on the phone, they call it
or
like,
texting.
what's going on? Is
Yeah.
everything okay with
Uh-huh.
Henry or Henrietta?
Mm-hmm.
And then you sitting there, and they sitting there and they saying, no, everything's okay, but hey, we know how this history go. You know, drop the drawers a lot of time. Be careful
Mm-hmm.
dropping the drawers.
So, like I said again, that's another
God
lie.
damn.
Sometimes they tell a lie.
Or people just don't want you to come around their house and they sit there and they say, hey, at the end of the day, I got 5 people at my house. You supposed to pick me up. Let's meet at the mall.
Yeah. Yeah. Neutral location.
You meet at the mall and they still not there.
Mm-hmm. Somebody tell a lie.
That's what they do.
They told a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, we're looking at this right now. We're entering the program tonight. In regards to as you get to feel relationship, you know, in relationships they'll tell a lie. So, like I said again, but again, it's open. Again, sometimes you tell a lie at work.
Have you ever been with that person that you never ever met before, and she tell you, you come to her house, she'll meet you, but she never respond back?
Mm,
Yeah, I've been
mm,
there.
mm, mm.
I've been there.
Have you ever been with a person when you go? Yeah, let's just say y'all went the the dinosaur kingdom,
Hmm.
aka escape room.
Uh,
Oh my
don't
God.
laugh, fella. He being serious. Don't laugh. We
Oh
we
my
good. Yeah,
God. Oh my
finish your story.
God.
Perfect. Sat there and make your friend look bad, and sat there and said, pick them up. And guess what?
They don't be there.
They don't be there.
Wow.
They say they'll meet them.
She told a lie.
But I'm just saying.
You saying?
Look,
Have you ever told a little white lie? And what is a little white lie?
everything that I just said.
Okay, little white lie. All right. And then again, is there any benefits in telling a lie? Ro, ever told a lie?
No.
Lying ass. He just lied.
He ain't never. You know
Mm-mm.
what?
Rod, you ever told a lie?
I'm a suicide bomber,
You
baby.
talking
I
about,
tell them myself.
talking
I
about,
don't trust nobody.
talking about, oh, you talking about just relationships in the past? Yeah, I've lied in relationships.
You lied
I've
at work
lied.
too. And at work too.
Well, I lied at
In
work.
You
management, you gotta lie.
but going back to Roe right quick, Roe will
Mm.
actually. I don't know why he do it, but Roe will tell the truth on
Well,
himself and blow up every
he'll tell on
single thing
himself.
around him.
And
And he could have told a little white
exactly,
lie and did something else.
exactly.
Yeah, Roe. And look, if Roe sat there and the girl sat there and say hi to him, he gonna tell his woman, whoever he dating, like, hey,
Do that
so
for?
and so was that, like she was flirting
Why
with
do you
me.
do that for?
Hey, that just him being honest.
Just being honest. Have you ever
Yeah.
told the truth and it got you in trouble?
Mm,
Yes.
Okay, okay. Ro,
Yeah.
ever told the truth and got you in trouble?
Oh,
Are
he
you
muted out.
ignoring me?
No, he
Oh,
muted out. He muted for a minute.
oh,
yeah, you know what? I don't think I
Yeah.
have.
He said, "Yeah."
okay.
I try not to. The older that you become, and I keep saying that phrase. The older you become, you don't want to actually tell a lie on
No,
yourself.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's kind of hard to remember lies.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It
hard.
is.
Because and what I've learned over the years that a lie don't care who tell it.
Yeah, yeah.
A lie don't
Exactly.
care who tell it. It don't. And look,
Exactly.
like I said, lie got to once a lie is given birth to, and the thing is, once you tell one lie, you are gonna have to tell another one.
Man, look, it's just like you having twin babies. They feed off of one another.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So if you
yeah,
sit there and you tell a lie to one, you gotta actually sit there. You need to think that every single person needs to hear that same story.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And
it's
I
hard
mean,
it's hard
Mm-hmm.
keeping up with that same lie.
but you got to remember that lie.
Yeah, and you got to be able to tell it again. Now, you know, some ladies you ask a question, instead of them telling you the truth, they'll just tell you it's complicated.
No, go a little deeper on that.
Okay.
Tell me why you say that.
Because, like I said, sometimes it's easier to say it's complicated as opposed to just telling the truth.
Yeah.
They'll say it's complicated. I mean,
So you saying complicated is the relationship.
the relationship, yeah,
So you ask them like, how's everything? They say it's
it's
complicated,
complicated
and then you say, how you mean? And they say the relationship. So why the relationship got to be complicated?
because there's usually some lies attached in there somewhere,
Is it because she telling a lie,
or she's telling a piece of the truth.
or he telling a lie?
What? Yeah, that's interesting.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
why when we came up with this topic and all this stuff like that, the lie. Sometimes when you tell a lie and all this stuff like that, sometimes you got to cover up the truth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The truth is, man, the truth is the truth.
It's a
I
monster.
I hate to sound. I hate to sit and say this word. but the truth is a bitch.
Yeah.
Question: have you ever told a lie to get a job?
Oh man, I did.
I mean, again, like I said, this is your
I
livelihood.
did.
Have you ever had to tell a lie to secure a job?
I did. And I'm gonna tell y'all this what I did. So um, when I was working at this specific place, like 10 years ago, I was looking for another place to work at.
Mm-hmm.
So I sat there, and when I filled out the application, even though I was the KM, which means kitchen manager, I said I was the GM
Okay.
and all the stuff like that because I needed that job. I wanted that job. You know what I'm saying?
So you told a lie
I told a lie on the
on
application.
the application.
And now, no, nobody else knew I told a lie other than myself
In
and
the Lord.
the good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So when the lady asked me all these questions, I was sitting I was sitting there. When the lady asked me all these questions, she was like, "So tell me a little bit more about the P&L." I said, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know with the P&L." She said, "You know what the P&L is?" And I said, "Yeah, yeah." She said, "I'm waiting on you and all this stuff." Like me and her doing the first virtual before any virtual interview
Mm-hmm.
I ever had. That was the first virtual interview I had, like about probably 8, 10, 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I sat there and I said, "So P&L?" She said, "No, 11 years ago." She said P&L and all that stuff like that. And I said, she said, "So break me down. So if you had $1 million, you had $100,000 in electric bill, $50,000 in water, and you had P&M,
Mm-hmm.
preventive maintenance at 10. Then you had somebody come in to fix this, that, and that. $25,000. How much money would you if you had $1 million?"
Now you got to think fast on your feet.
Yeah. Well, what end up happening now? Let me just go ahead and tell y'all. Y'all can hear me.
Yep.
You still with us? All right.
Yep.
All right. So what end up
Yep.
happening is that I tripped myself up.
Mm.
So when you trip yourself up, sometimes when you think that you know more than what you really know, you start speaking of things that you don't know.
Mm.
Always pay attention to things that you don't know because they ain't going at the end of the day, it will actually capitalize to things that you're supposed to know.
Okay. Okay.
And that's facts, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
what I end up
Mm-hmm.
doing, so so your brother right here sat there and said, so I said, if I got $1 million and the company gave me $1 million, right? I remembered it like this. I said 10% of $1 million is
Thousand.
$100,000,
Yep.
right?
Yes, it is.
All right. So I said that if I got $100,000, 10% of $100,000 is $10,000,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she said, "Oh yeah, you going somewhere with that?" I said, "So 10% of $100,000 to $10,000 is what?" And she said, "No, no, 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 no. We ain't trying to cut out labor like that in the
Mm.
conversation." So I had to rebound.
Mm-hmm.
I had to rebound right quick. So the question that I had to ask her is like, "So were you trying to get your labor at?" She said, "We trying to get it at 15.5%
Mm-hmm.
off of $3 million." So I had to actually think on my foot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got $3 million that you made. You got to factor in that how much food you got coming in
Mm-hmm.
for that 365 days or whatever, and all the stuff like labor that you got coming in
Mm-hmm.
for 360 training that you got coming in, the managers that you got to come in had to come in and all stuff like that. So I said, "Ma'am, I don't know." And she said, "Well, I was expecting you to say 5%."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "What is 5% from $3-4 million?"
Mm-hmm.
And she couldn't answer the question herself.
Mm.
So sometimes when you flip it back on them, they don't understand themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to get at, a lie always gonna be a lie.
Yeah.
But when the truth come out, when you actually flip it to the truth, some people can't understand. They can't answer the truth.
Mm. That's deep. That's deep. Now, G-Man just a perfect example of a work situation in regards to, again, being interviewed and having to speak truth.
Yeah, yeah,
But like I said again, people tell a lie every day.
yeah, yeah,
And again, like I said, God forbid if you're in a relationship, things happen. You may not have to tell. You may be forced to tell a piece of the truth. But again, like I said again, you know, we sometimes we have to stretch the truth.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to tell a little white lie.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just have to tell a bold ass lie and keep it moving and hope we don't get caught up in it. But like I said before, I preface this by saying a lie don't care who tell it. It just got to it just have to be born.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
You know, and you know what? The most important thing in a human body is like the blood, right?
Yeah.
So we talk about the blood
Mhm.
flowing to the heart and all that stuff like that.
Circulating,
everything. But you know, once you tell a lie, you can't recover from that.
It's just like unringing a bell. You can't, once you tell it, you can't. It's like a bell. You can't unring a bell.
No, you
It's
cannot.
out there.
Once you pick that up,
Mm-hmm.
we got people that sit there and they tell lies on individual and all that stuff like that. Now, and none of us know the lies that they tell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And then we had a convenience store, a gas station. I mean, a convenience store. We had a grocery store. We had a store, and we just ran into somebody was like, "Man, I thought you was dead." Who said that? I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Yeah. You know, and I want to think too, and it's just an example. You know, I would go to a store and somebody would give me too much change back. The old me put that change in my pocket and keep it moving. That's on them. That's between them and their manager when they cash out at the end of the night.
That's right.
They $15, $10 over, and that's on y'all. I'm sorry. That was somebody's gonna bless me.
That's right.
But you know,
Yeah.
I think as I've matured,
Yeah.
when I find, especially a youngster,
Yeah.
you know, you gave me too much change back, and they'll look at me and like, you gave me too much change back. Now, back in the day, I put my pocket and keep it moving.
You know what?
Now I don't do that. I bring it to their attention. Look, you gave me too much back. I don't want your draw to come up short tonight.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and let me fix this now.
I'm glad you said that because I won't say the store. I was to an ABC store.
Mm-hmm.
An ABC store means, and I'm not talking to you about the alcohol store.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about
The hell?
store that a person that was 16, 17 years
Youngster,
old,
yeah,
that was sitting there running the register.
Yep.
And he slide things through. And he said, "Now I had 15 items. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say the story. I was at Lowe's in Rock Vegas.
Okay.
About a month ago. You know, I slide about 20 things due, and he said, "Your total is $2.59." That's what he said.
Yeah.
And I said, "Did you know that the spray that I gave, it was $16 for the spray that I got
by itself?"
I said, "Did you know about this, that, and that?"
That ain't about the other 14 more items.
And then I told him, I said, "Look, man, I hate to tell you this, man. I got some dang on some stuff right there that I needed for my deck and all the stuff like that. That was $36." He said, "Oh," he said, "Well, unfortunately, it's saying that you only owe $2.30." I said, "I'm sorry. Come to Rock Vegas." I said, no, I need your manager. I cannot walk. Now the old me.
Yeah, got it.
The old me.
Thank you.
See you later. Look, that $2.59 that he was asking for, and then the
matter. I'd have gave him $5.
But you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny about the story is that I didn't want to do him like that because you can tell that he was new to the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can tell that he was somebody's son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he was somebody's son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And he might have needed a job. You got him.
And the mom and dad got him working out there because he said he wanted the job. So I didn't want to sit there and say, "Hey, you, let me just go ahead and bet my head. Look, I got 15 items. You said $2.59. You dumbass. $2.59.
Damn.
So what I'm getting at in this whole story right here is that once you tell one one lie, it's gonna actually be
Yeah, yeah. You
yeah.
gotta tell another one.
Quebec,
You have to tell another
yeah,
one.
Hmm.
yeah.
You gotta tell them. And you know, and like I said again, and the same thing with relationships. If you tell one lie, 9 times out of 10, you gonna have to tell another one. You know. So like I said
Hmm.
again, and do you want to build a relationship on a lie? You know. So again, like I said, sometimes
So
it's
you telling me right now, if you had someone that was 5'4",
mm-hmm,
110 pounds,
looking good.
she had a
You stunning.
dang
You
on
say
Z
looking
cup.
good? God
Mm-hmm,
damn.
stunning.
She had a Z cup.
God
When you
Beautiful.
say
damn.
Z cup,
Yeah.
the Z cup,
Mm.
the Z the stuff go
She
down
top
her.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she top heavy.
It you know it mirrored at her waist.
And she ain't had nobody here but her own.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say about that, she had dang on dragon hair.
Mm. Okay.
Hey, the vagina looked like dang on she had Play-Doh in it,
Oh
because
Lord.
that's how clear it was in there.
Okay.
So how would you feel about
Mm.
it?
And you know what? If you're attracted to a Z cup and a short stature, and technically she a spinner, if that's what you like, then you're beautiful.
God
But
damn.
like I said, if that
God
ain't
damn.
what you like, you're gonna have to go ahead and tell it. But like I said, at that point in
Yeah.
time, do you say you're beautiful and you don't mean it? I mean, I think we're at the age now we just lean a little bit more towards the truth, whether it's gonna hurt or not. But again, we try to protect people's
Hmm.
feelings because that's who we are now in
So
life.
but why? Why we
Because we care, because we're compassionate. Back in the day, we ain't care and we ain't compassionate.
so what is a lie though?
A lie is
I mean, plus
telling the
people
truth.
don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, some people don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people rather you lie to me. I used to tell my boy, I need you to tell me some lies to keep me from thinking about the truth. I would tell him, bro, I need you to tell me some lies
What the
to
fuck?
keep me from thinking about the truth. And
Mm.
I meant that because a lie at the time, I needed to hear that lie as opposed because I didn't want to hear the truth. The truth would, like I
Mm.
said, put me in a bad place.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. When you say when you look, I'm gonna tell you when you say you rather the lie to
Tell
tell you.
back in the day, I'd rather him tell me a lie.
Oh man,
I done changed now. I have matured.
I rather you guys tell me. Like if we get up, if I say something that's wrong on this
Oh, for
podcast
sure.
tonight,
I'm gonna tell you.
I rather you guys tell me right. But guess what? If y'all sit there and don't tell me, and I got 50 other people telling me, say, "Hey, you know what you said was wrong," and I'm sitting there, I'm piggyback off of it.
No, we gonna tell you the truth.
I know y'all would.
Yeah, we
That's the
gonna tell
thing.
you the truth.
That's what I love about you
Yeah, we
guys.
gonna tell you the truth. But like I said, and I used to always tell my boy, if he did, I mean, again, and then back in when I was younger, I mean, I hung around with a group of guys. Like I said again, but that was just me then. If they said something and did something wrong, and it led to an altercation, I got their back.
Yeah,
I know good and well they were wrong. They told a lie. They shouldn't have did it. But I got their back.
yeah,
I would go and tell them, you messed up.
yeah,
But like I said, I'm not gonna let nobody put their hands on them. Because of that. Because like I know they were wrong. I know they told a lie. They shouldn't have did it. But you ain't gonna put your hands on my boy.
yeah.
That ain't gonna happen. I'd rather check in later on. But in the moment, no, no,
But you
no.
know what, and you know what, and that's the thing. You know, look, Ro and Gerard, we're not trying to take over the
Oh no,
podcast
no,
because
no.
I think that we
Oh no,
probably
y'all
would
fine.
probably like 20, 30 minutes,
Yeah,
right?
and we
Right.
apologize.
So, but you
Uh-uh.
know what, I think that the fact of the matter is that okay, so I'm always thinking about you guys
And
in
that's
this
what friends do.
podcast.
That's what friends do.
So if Sally Mae, aka trumpet player, say something that's
Oh,
wrong. I'm
here
like,
we go.
no, I mean
Yeah,
Here
it's
we
here we
go.
go. No,
the
yeah,
truth.
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
He
should
said,
All
never.
Sally
right.
Mae. Go ahead, man.
All
I should
right.
never.
No, no.
I should never respond because I'm a friend.
Yes.
If you laugh, then they got your attention. That's when they keep on. But if you she check
Yeah.
them and say, "Nah, that ain't how the way it's supposed to go." Look, let me tell you that. Blah 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 blah. That's when they're like, "Oh man, look, he kind of sensitive." No, it's the truth of the matter. Don't talk about him while he ain't here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
But you
it's
know
true.
what? If he's not here, still be man enough. Even when he shows up, I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be consistent with it.
yeah,
I'm not gonna say it one way while he's not here, and then flip the script when he show up.
Yeah.
You know, if you was motherfucker, excuse me, if you wasn't right when I wasn't here, you ain't gonna be right when you show up.
Well, that's what people want. People
Mm-hmm.
want. Yeah. Look. So how do you keep people entertained by telling lies, right? So think about it. So the more lie you tell, the more people entertain to your lie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So the
yeah.
more you sit there and say this person did this and that person did that, and then you already got a cold train. When I say cold train, I'm not talking about the person cold train. You got Well, you got a
Nice.
whole trade of people
Mm.
sitting up there saying, "Yeah, he might be telling a lie,"
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff like that. Then when you got a heathen, aka a Keithan, sitting up there, they listening to it, they okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
There it
Fellas,
begins, and
we
there
got
it
any
begins.
callers, anything like that? So we
No,
can read
we
them out.
no no we got no
Okay, we
messages.
got some
No
folks just
messages.
listening. All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
But like now, Rod. I mean, like I
Uh
said,
huh.
y'all
Hmm.
in here, man. We don't want to be taking over this conversation. I like
Yeah.
it.
Fine.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm just straightforward. I mean, I feel like it's times where I don't. I mean, I tell the truth as in like when I'm actually thinking, or what I actually want to say, because it's like you don't want to hurt the person feeling. You know what I mean?
True, true.
Hmm.
Like what y'all was saying earlier. Then it's like I'd just rather not say nothing.
What
Even if it's
question?
not a.
Question.
Uh huh.
If all right, let's go relationship wise. If you're in a relationship and it becomes physical, and again,
Hmm.
he or she is doing something, they think they're doing a great job, and they ain't
Mhm.
doing
Hmm.
such a good job. Do you tell them, that ain't working for you,
So,
or
so,
oh, I'm sorry.
so
Well.
I mean, so if you think about it right quick, so
Hmm.
when you say tell them and
Yeah.
all, they already know. Think about it,
Or do they think they're really doing something
man.
special?
They already know.
Really?
They already know mentally. That's just like, man, think about it, brother. If you dating somebody, right? Let's just say you and
She gives you some special attention.
let's just say you and whoever,
Uh-huh.
like y'all start dating,
Yeah.
and she said you can move in
Okay.
and all the stuff like that.
Oh.
So you already at that point. You
Oh.
rolling over, y'all doing what y'all doing.
Oh.
Then all of a sudden, after a month, she pumped the brakes on that.
Ooh.
She already know. She already know. She didn't want that energy.
She lied.
Yeah, she lied to actually get
Get
you
to
to
get
move.
in.
There you go. That's what we talking about here.
So then, like I said, do you go ahead and say, look, this ain't working for me no
No,
more?
look, that's the best answer you can give her. It's the only other answer you can give her and say, the only thing you can do for me, the vagina ain't working. The only thing you can open your mouth and then have the pleasure.
Uh, oh, she don't do that right.
Well,
Bernie Mac said you just instead of you making them stop, you keep them. They gotta learn.
well,
Keep
guess
going.
what?
You gotta keep trying.
I bet you any money she'll be a veteran after you leave
Yeah,
her.
like I'm saying,
Somebody
she'll be
else,
she'll be a pro for the next person.
somebody else gonna pick up on that dang thing. Guess what?
And but man,
Instead of having 11-1, 11-2, 11-3, and
Oh
nine
my
and four,
God.
2-6, guess what? She'll figure it out.
yeah, but like I said, you can't make her stop.
You
She
gotta
gotta learn.
you gotta remember
She got to learn.
you gotta remember the human jaw is not so big that it can take all that meat.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But you gotta learn.
Oh, no,
Ain't gonna
nice.
make her stop. You ain't doing it. Stop. No, no, she gotta learn.
The human jaw is not made to take all that meat. So when you got meat and you giving somebody meat in the mouth, hey, this is called
Oh.
this.
Oh my God. Mm.
But look, it's the
You know,
truth be
we gonna
telling.
get put off the air after a while. But it's all right. We just sharing thoughts. You
Plain
know,
time, plain time.
No, but I got
Look,
a question. I got a question. I got a question. My question is, okay, so how do y'all feel about, you know what I'm saying, dudes that's in their 40s, right? Lying on their shit like they would do like they was like 15 or 16.
say again.
Okay, you know how you okay when you got like dudes that's in their 40s, 30s, 40s, whatever, and because they feel like they gotta compete with other people in the group or whatever, that they feel like they gotta lie and say that they done slept with this person and that one person, and when everybody know they only got like at possible three bodies.
Well, you know what? You know, Rod, that's an interesting question. And that again, for me, I've been in my 30s twice.
Mm.
So you know, for the age wise. So again, I kind of know.
Mm.
You know, and again, and everybody's different.
But how you been?
Everybody's a
No,
little different.
no. I mean, before we go any further, I need to know why you been in your 30 twice.
I'm 60.
So
Yeah,
tell me,
30
no.
twice.
You have to deep dive that because even though you 60,
Yeah.
so what make you think that you've been in your 30 twice?
Because like I said, I'm mindful of who I was at 30. And I
Remember
was
now.
secure. I was secure. I was extremely secure in my 30s.
So think about this for a second now. Let me. Look, I'm getting deep here.
Go for it.
So if you say you've been in your 30 twice, the things that you did in your 30s, are you doing it now?
In my 60s?
Yes.
I'm doing 30-ish.
All right. So you're a bad boy. Because remember now, the things that you did in your 30s, you said you 30 twice.
Yeah, I'm 30 twice.
So I don't think you 30 twice. I think you learn it from.
I'm learning from my 30s.
There you go.
To maneuver my 60s.
There you go.
Yeah, I've taken the things that I've learned in my 30s, and as I've gotten older, I've been able to manage and maneuver in my 60s.
There you go.
I have learned the tools to manage my 60s.
I will not let you sit there and say you 30 twice.
Okay. And I
can't.
That's what a friend does.
I can't do that.
A friend checks you when it needs to be checked, but I'm good. Thank you, bro.
Because I mean, look, somebody listen to the show, they say, and he 30 twice. No, hey man, what he doing?
Like I said, I've learned from my 30s and I've applied it to my 60s.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. The most important thing is
so I don't have to tell a lie.
So like, and you know, and when I say lie, cover up the truth and all that stuff like that, how many kangaroos that you got running around that trying to be a jack? And what I say, what I mean by that,
that was deep right there.
I'm talking about the games.
Oh my God.
I can't go down that road.
So they trying to be in their pouch. They're trying to be in their mama pouch, right? How can it be in their mama pouch when they something totally different?
Yeah, they gotta get the hell out. They can't stay there. It's not a good place. Pouch is supposed to be a place of comfort, and you done deviated. You can't stay. That's just my thought.
Yeah, I know we had that month last month, but
yeah, it was the Pride Month last month. Yeah. I mean, people being very prideful who and what they were.
Yeah, but we all good over here. We just talking. Y'all go ahead and ask questions, answer questions, whatever. Roll and J Rod and all this stuff like. You hear I say J Rod.
J Rod.
That's don't call him G Rod.
Yeah, J Rod.
J Rod. You gotta be very careful with saying G Rod. He got called.
And you know, like I said, you know, with your promotion, become another set of responsibilities and another sort of financial things you got to deal with as a person.
I bet y'all any money J Rod right now got different underwears on.
Oh Lord.
I got different what?
Underwear.
I didn't hear you. What that mean?
Come on now. You know, you see, he said what that mean. You know he don't wear draws.
What? He said different underwear. I know what I mean. I thought we was talking about episode 88. Is it good to lie to cover up the truth?
Yeah, like I said, it might be a lie that you got draws on. That might be a lie.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay, there you go.
Gerard.
That's a lie.
Gerard, you can.
No, I don't know what y'all talking about. I hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. You can hear me, Gerard?
I can hear you.
All right. When the last time you had real underwear on while you cutting meat?
Not in Fruit of the Loom.
Hey, look.
Today.
You sure?
He said today. He said
Today, today, when I was at work, and I will have on some tomorrow when I go to work.
and he said today. He put a look, J. Rod, you put a stamp on that thing. He said today. You know what I'm saying? But going back to like if you think about lies, people tell lies all the time, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I know last week I said that when you bleeding and all that stuff like that, someone already cut you. You don't even know that the person cut you. You would never ever know somebody cut you. And what I mean by that, people already told lies on you. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people done told lies on you, Ro? How many people done tell lies on you,
Yep.
Gerard? How many people done already told lies on you, Carter? How many people already told lie on me and all this stuff like that? So at the end of the day, when I say when you think about the lies that been told, look, we try to defend ourselves, right? But sometimes, look, don't defend yourself. Let the lies keep telling, because at the end of the day, they'll see you, and when you see them,
Mm-hmm.
they ain't gonna be telling that lie when you see them. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. No, I know somebody else said that. That's what somebody else said. Go back and listen to my episode. Somebody else said that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you shook your hand. That person put their hands out 1st. I was home
No
and all
shit.
that. No, that's a lie.
Hmm.
That's when you. That's when
That's a
you see
lie.
him. That's when you see him shuffling across the parking lot with some lumber.
But people use. I found that people will use a lie to deflect. They'll lose a lie to get out of trouble. Again, and like I said, I preface this by saying a lie don't care who tell it. It just has to be given birth to. But you have
Mm-hmm.
That's
to,
fact.
yeah, you know. But at the end of the day, like I said, you have to be mindful that again, at the end of the day, the truth is always going to come out.
So, question: how y'all think Kit Kat and Hershey chocolate and Twix and all them came up with their names?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
you
Mm-hmm.
ain't know?
I
It
didn't
had to
know.
have been a lie that been
Mm-mm.
tell.
Mm,
So look, Kit Kat's supposed to have been for the black people.
okay, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. If
Now
I
I know.
tell you,
Mhm.
no, look,
Because I told you. Ah, shit.
Eminem's supposed to have been for the white people.
I didn't know that.
But guess what ended up happening?
Mm,
The black people took over.
okay.
All right. So Hershey chocolate supposed to have been for all black people because they think that we like chocolate, right?
Mm,
But guess what ended up happening?
mm.
You see more white people liking chocolate ever and before. Look at the relationship status. I see more half baked kids.
Half baked. He said half baked.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Half baked.
Half baked.
Half baked. Okay.
I see more half baked kids around United States than I ever did seen before.
Now, define half baked.
Okay, so let me, I like where you going at. So I'm gonna give you a definition of half
Of
baked.
half baked.
So
Go
half
for it.
baked is when you have a white and a black that makes up the kid end up being half baked.
Half baked.
Or you have a black and a white that the kid end up being half baked. You can have a Spanish and a black. Guess what? The
Half
kid
baked.
be half baked.
Half
You
baked.
can have a Dominican and a white. Guess what?
Half baked.
Half baked.
Half baked.
So that's what I'm talking about. Look, half baked kids are they dominate the United States right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? You know why they dominate the United States? Look at you. Hey, look, Dale, you half baked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you, Rock. I was like,
You and Rod. You and
Wow.
Rod, y'all half baked.
What the heck? What? What are you talking about?
I'm like, why?
Look, Rod kneecap is lighter than the average black African American.
Kneecap.
What?
I'm messed up now.
Hey,
Oh, Oh boy.
looking at my kneecap. I'm like,
Look, you
Uh,
remember that time we were at JP house and I told Rod his kneecap was light, and Rod started
Yeah.
covering it up. So Rod, you have faith. Look, I don't care what color your dad and mom was. You just came out. You was half baked.
so if you're not, if you haven't embraced all your melatonin,
Mm-hmm.
all your darkness,
That's Rod.
you half baked.
Yep.
that's
So
right. I heard that. That's, that's right. It was.
that's Rod.
Half
It
baked.
was. That was like D Wade and LeBron. It was like Dale said that, and the next thing I know, I heard just like Rod. God damn, I'm catching nothing but strays tonight.
Mm, mm, mm.
Look, we just outside having fun.
We are, and like I said, Phil, let's get back to our topic in that again. I think a lie gonna be told. I think every day that we wake up, there's gonna be a lie told.
But would you be no, no,
Either we gonna tell it
and not
or it's gonna be told to
and
us.
not to cut you off right quick, but would you be sad if the lie be told on you? I'm just saying, would you?
Yeah, I think I'd be hurt if a lie got told
All right.
on me.
So Rod, would you be sad if a lie be told on you?
Will I be sad?
Yeah,
Somebody lied
yeah,
on me?
yeah. If someone lied on you and you know that for a fact that you didn't say certain stuff or you didn't do certain stuff in the lie,
Yeah,
so would you be mad?
I'd be mad. Yeah, I would be mad.
All right, Road Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hell,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
So
mad. I'm gonna be highly,
again,
highly upset.
according to that definition, hell, we mad every day.
yeah, kids, guess what?
We lied on every day.
So the people that's around you lie on you that work with you every single day. A lie be told on you, you don't even know. You sitting up there like Cicely Tyson, sitting up there braiding your hair and and all of a sudden like
Whoa.
that. And someone already said something that they didn't have no cause saying. You know what I'm saying? So a lie is told every single day on us. You know what I'm saying? Watch, a lie be telling us tomorrow for having this episode.
Yeah, that's true. That's
More
true.
than likely.
A lie be telling on three of us before the fourth, saying that they don't know what blah 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 and all of stuff like that. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the
This
day,
is
a
true.
lie is always gonna be a lie.
Yep. It's gonna be said while they building a swimming pool out of plywood.
Oh,
Oh shoot.
Mm-hmm.
fellas, we've been
Mm.
doing a
So
lot of
you
talking.
want,
You
so you
guys
want, so
want
you want to know about that because you don't go to Lowe's. You don't know about the dimensions of lumber.
They
Mm.
go to
You
Home
might be
Depot.
right, but I used to go to Home Depot.
And what happened? And what happened, Rod?
I don't know. You know, somebody stopped going, so I
mm,
stopped going.
They switched it up.
They switched it
That's
up.
because
They used to
you.
go every.
That's
They
because you
used to go
wasn't.
every Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
That's because
So
you
you
wasn't
think
going
that
to the car wash.
they going at the Carter millwork
They doing what?
Carter. You know you ever heard of Building Center and Carter millwork?
No.
So think about like so Planet Fitness, right? So it's McBride, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you think they going at
Mm-hmm.
McBride to pick up their stuff? McBride by Planet
Mm-hmm.
Fitness, like
Could be.
all right. Y'all get what I'm trying to go at with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People change. They change that they direction and go different direction and pick up different things and whatnot. In the word of JP, you say, "G, what you doing now? You telling them some more of them those stories?"
mm, 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 mm.
But yeah, I
Mm.
mean, if you think about it, I think that people change their direction to fit them because they know that people will be waiting to actually just ask a question. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I heard that you lied on me a couple weeks ago. I heard that you lied on me a couple months ago. Matter of fact, I heard that you lied on me a year, 2 years, 3 years ago. I just want to confront the situation. Nah, man. Nah, man, I never said nobody name. Man, that's the other person. Never said nobody name. The other person said the other person name. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about, transparency.
Yeah,
Like,
transparency.
look, we don't care who tell a lie. We
And
just
a
need
lie don't care who tell it.
that. That's right. So the truth is being told at night. Hey, nah, baby boy. Nah, nah. So and so said this. Did you check so and so? Nah, man, I thought it was funny. But you know that's a lie. I know that he lied, but it was just funny how the way he told the story. Yeah, man. Is that a lie? You damn right that's a lie.
All day, every day.
Mm.
I'm just saying in general. You look,
Question: would you want people to tell you the truth all the time?
no,
Yeah,
you know what?
Yes.
Why?
Rose says yes,
Why?
because I don't like a liar. I really just go ahead and be upfront and honest. I can respect it more.
even if it hurts your feelings.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings anyway.
Okay.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie to
Cause
you.
you yeah, cause you mean as shit.
I'm the nicest person
Yeah, yeah.
that
Oh, you already know.
y'all
You
ever
already know
met.
lied. No, you already know lied
So
already.
The
So you
nicest
said
person.
I'm the nicest. No, no, I'm the nicest of this
Uh,
group.
uh,
Of this group,
no,
I'm the nicest.
no,
I
no.
catch the most strays around here, so I am the nicest.
So Rod, all right. Without putting you out there, because again, believe it or not, I have much respect for you. I run and tell it podcast. I have more respect for us than you guys will ever imagine, and probably more than I can tell, and that is the truth. But again, let's just say you're a serial dater.
mhm, okay, okay, you going somewhere
Yeah,
here?
I'm heading in a direction with this.
Going somewhere.
We just talking because we telling the truth now. We're a serial dater.
Hmm.
So as a serial dater, I'm just saying to myself now, as a serial dater, we ain't telling some lies somewhere along the line. Cause I'm just saying, if you dating and you in a semi relationship, almost relationship, want to be in a relationship, might be in a relationship. I think I'm in a relationship, and we just talking. You ain't told a lie.
Hey, look, let him answer.
No,
I
no,
actually got.
no. I know. I told no lies. You know you okay? So you led off
See,
with no. You led off with
see,
dating. So with dating, that's what you're dating. You're either you're dating one person or you're dating a couple of
multiple
people.
people.
So you can choose if that's the one you want to be with, and if they want to be with you also. So where's the lies?
Nick, see,
Mm.
he gon'
Where's the
I
lies?
started
Where's the
saying,
lies?
Nick, come on
No,
now.
you open that. No, you open that door. It'd not be different if you said you're in a relationship, but you being the tiptoe burglar going into this other goddamn girl back door or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Literally and figuratively speaking. Then yeah, there's lies told in there unless she's a A1 side chick and she knows her position. But what you said was if I was a serial dater,
If you were a serial dater,
if
He
I
did
was
say
you
if.
said if
you know what,
if
you know what,
if I was a serial
you
dater.
know what, I was using semantics. I was using semantics to protect the innocent. But like I said, any day now, if you're as a serial
No,
dater,
but what you said was if I was a serial dater, which I am not a serial dater.
Yeah,
But if I was one, yeah,
All right, OJ.
I I don't. There's no lies told.
you know what? I'm gonna give my
Is
final
oh no
thought.
no is
I'm gonna give
only
my
is
final
only
thought.
a lie. No,
I'm
is
gonna give my
only a
final
lie.
thought because I don't want to talk
If
about no
it's
shit.
only a lie,
Um,
it's only a lie if you tell that one person or you tell that person, and then, okay, that person asks you, so are you talking to or dating or seeing other people, and you say no, that's your lie. But if the question is never asked, then who's
so
lying?
what you're saying is omission is still the truth.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
no,
Lying
what
in
I'm saying,
secret.
no,
That's right.
no, what I'm saying is because just okay, I'm single. So with that being said, let's say I am dating people or I'm dating one person. She's I'm okay, let's say I met her online, right? How do I know she ain't seeing multiple people?
Nah, 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 nah. But that ain't
So
that.
if she don't
No,
ask, if
no.
no 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 no,
You
if
trying
she
to
don't
be?
ask and I don't ask, then where's the lie? The lie is only told when somebody says yes, or when they say no, I'm not seeing other people because the question was asked.
Bro, that's your brother.
Hey,
That's
look.
your brother.
Hey,
That's
look.
all I'm gonna
No,
say.
no,
That's
no,
your brother.
no, no. That was your no. Those were your words. When you kept saying, when you said serial dater like 7 times, you never that that's what you said. You
See,
said
see now
if,
you playing now
if.
you playing semantics. Or you know what? Well, like I said again, all right. Let's just
No,
say
I am no,
I asked the
no.
question
There
wrong.
you go. Yeah.
I didn't
Exactly,
my verbiage wasn't correct
exactly,
there.
exactly.
So so
So
so
I can only answer. I can only answer how the question was asked to me.
so so
But you knew the intent
no
because you
so
a smart guy. You
No,
told me
I
no.
know. I nope. I did not
no
know the intent.
so
I didn't know the
Yeah, he a
intent.
big
I
man.
just
He
knew.
know.
Hey,
come on
hey, Ro. I just heard the question.
so we
I
Okay.
didn't hear
so
the
look
intent. I heard the
so
question.
hey Dale, so what is the question that you asked? Ask the question again, in a different way. Go ahead.
You know what? you know what, man?
You know
You know
what?
what?
You know what? You know what I learned? You know what I learned real quick from being on that other podcast? All you gotta do is talk in circles. You'll confuse the person that asked the question in the first place.
Okay, so you
Because right
confused.
now you're confused. Because
No,
right now
you
you're
confused.
confused.
No, you
No, you're
confused.
confused.
No, you
You're
confused.
confused. You the
Okay.
one gave up on your question.
I be confused then.
Yeah,
I didn't give
you're
up on the
the one
question.
confused. Look, I'm just
I,
saying.
I answered I answered the question to the best of my abilities if I
See?
was a serial dater, but I'm not a serial dater.
All right, bro. All right.
You just say
Hey,
if.
All
Straight.
right,
You
bro.
should you no, you know
hey
what? This
Dale,
if it was
look,
no, now I'm gonna be OJ. If I was
Touche,
you, this
Micheline.
how I would ask
That's
me,
right. Touche,
this how I would
Micheline.
ask me the
All
question.
right.
So Gerard,
All
in
right.
your world of the things that you're doing, are you honest with people if you're like you seeing multiple people, something like that. Then at that point, then I'll be like whatever, whatever. But that's not what you asked me. What you asked me was you said
And
if,
matter of fact, it wasn't so much directed towards you. I just put it out there.
and that's why I said that's why I was speaking as if I was,
so let me
So
not that I was.
you jumped on the if.
let me ask both of you guys this question. It's funny because at the end of the day, it's funny. So look,
Man, pour me another
Huh?
drink.
have
I'm just
have you
See, look at
ever
that. He need a whole nother drink after that whole question.
so have so have you ever been lied to in a relationship? Like, and what I mean by that is that no, I'm not talking about y'all marriage right now. I'm just saying that, like, have you ever been lied to in a relationship that the woman said that her and her friends going to the mall but end up someplace else, and you just one of your friends end up texting you and said or calling you and said, "Hey, I see so and so
at the club.
at the club
Uh-huh.
shaking her booty."
Uh-huh.
How would y'all feel about that?
Like I said, that was that. The girl, she told a lie. She told a lie. and then it got found out. And then that's
But
that.
would you check her? Would
Oh,
you
for
ask
sure.
her? Would you ask
Oh,
her?
for sure.
Would you want her to tell you?
I would want her to volunteer it. But like I said again, after day 1, day 2, day 3,
But
you
what if she
know,
don't tell you?
then like I said,
Damn,
we
you
might
went
have a
3 days.
situation. We might have a situation.
But would you be with her? Would you stay with her?
Like I said again, that depends on how well you can deal with a liar, or how many lies are you telling.
Mm.
I'm lying too. I'm telling just as many lies as she is, but for the most part, she telling hers, I'm telling mine, and we finding a common ground in a lie.
But would you want to be with somebody?
No, she won't be the chosen one. She can't be the chosen
But
one.
what if she got the house? She got.
She still, I can get a house.
But what if she got the apartment?
I can get an apartment.
No. But what if your finances not how the way it's supposed to be?
Then I got issues. I got to be true to myself.
Because at the end of the day,
honestly, I may stay for a season.
yeah, no, I can't stay. I can't stay.
I may stay for a season.
I
Till I
can't stay.
figure it
The
out.
reason why I can't stay is because I know she cheated, and in my mind, she can't unsuck that dick that she sucked. So I can't be with you.
See, now there you go. There you go.
uh,
He just
uh,
told some truth. He just told some truth. He just told some truth. So you're gonna be in it. I mean, like I said, but at the end of the day, like I said again, is what can you live with?
All right. So
I
last question.
I
Some
can't
people
live
can
with
live with
that.
a lot.
So last question I got for everybody. So and this is funny. So what if you so what if somebody from 18 years ago come back in your life? They got 2 kids, you got 2 kids and all this stuff like that. Your marriage is on the rocks. Their marriage on the rocks. And y'all just happened to meet up and y'all had like talk and all this stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she missed you. How would you handle that?
Good question. And like
I
I
don't
said,
think we would be
because
talking.
I believe it's done happened before. I'm sorry, fellas. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I don't think that we'll be talking. I just don't. I don't. Nah. I
So I
think it
mean,
ended for a reason. So
so I
Yeah,
mean,
I
if
don't. Yeah, I wouldn't
so
be
she
talking to her either.
so if she come back in your life, you guys
hmm
will say now think about it now for a second. She was the love of your life, but then she left you for somebody else. Would you go back to that if she opened the door
No,
up?
no,
no,
that just means
that's
no.
Carowinds. That's Carowinds.
Yeah,
You
that
don't.
means anybody can get on that
You don't
ride.
seen that. Yeah.
Yep.
You don't seen that kaleidoscope before.
There you
You
go.
don't
Yeah,
need to
There you
stand in line.
because once you accept her for who she is, she show you a whole new dynamic.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's true.
that's true. That's true.
That's true.
So yeah. Hmm. Do a time check.
Because then it's gonna be just like what Gerard said. I mean, shoot, you got some that gargles with act, and others like to act on gargling dick. So
Oh darn. She your throat goat. I'm just saying, you gonna gargle like that. You be your throat goat.
oh shit.
Interesting.
But you know what? You sometimes you got to give the people the energy that they need, though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
You got to give them the energy that they give you,
yeah, yeah, most definitely.
for sure.
I'm surprised y'all can hear us
Did
tonight.
Gerard just got? Oh no, y'all sound good. Did Gerard get blocked? What just happened?
He did.
Oh, yeah, he ain't even in here no more. It just said do do do. Oh,
Man, I'm
you down
surprised.
in the listener
Look,
section?
look, look, bro. We sitting far apart.
Oh no, y'all sound
Yeah, I
good.
don't know what happened. I got kicked out. I got kicked out for some reason. I didn't get blocked, but I glitched.
Yeah,
But I'm back. Mike
yeah,
got me blocked. Shit.
we sitting far apart.
Callie ain't here.
I'm
Oh, don't do
surprised
that.
y'all can hear us clearly.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Some point, man. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't. I can't see it. I just can't see it. I feel like once it's done and over, it's over. Like I know other people have done it, and got back together and stayed together once they got back together. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
just
know what?
can't see it.
I don't mind. Look, let me tell y'all this. I don't mind going back into a relationship if we end up like we lost contact,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't you cheating and I cheated and all that stuff like that and whatnot, and we just like you moved away. I'm good with that. The only problem I got
Mm-hmm.
with a relationship that somebody sat there and say, "Hey man, look, I went, I went and find your cousin Isaac because he was outside more than you. Look, maybe I
Oh
need
shit.
to be inside."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem I got is when people actually rush a relationship. Never ever rush a relationship.
I've seen rush relationships. Um, I've had family members rush a relationship, and again, it's because they felt that they were missing out on something.
Why?
Their friends were where they wanted to be.
You can't rush it.
Perfect example. I went to a wedding several years ago. The young lady, beautiful young lady, she had went to college. She had obtained her master's degree. She's working on a PhD. Um, all her friends were married or in major relationship type situations. And again, she met this guy. He was charming. But again, he didn't have a PhD. I mean, not only did he not have a PhD, he barely had his GED. But at the end of the day, she wanted what her other friends had, so she pushed it. She pushed the relationship to the point
You
whereas
push him.
she pushed him.
Oh Lord.
And again, he's like, yeah, again, her family was prominent. They had a great name in the community. They were financially secure and set for life. And again, I guess he thought, well, hell, I could do worse. So again, they went on and got married. But again, the marriage didn't last a year because, like I said, it was a lie that she believed and a lie that he received.
Mm,
So at the end of the day, it just didn't work.
mm.
When you working on your PhD and he trying to get his GED,
Yeah.
it
Ain't
ain't
gonna
cool.
work. Yeah.
It ain't gonna work because
Ain't
you're
gonna work.
unevenly yoked. The Bible tells us about being unevenly yoked.
That's right.
You weren't there spiritually, you weren't there socially, and you weren't there financially, and you tried to make it work.
Well, I'm more concerned about, I'm glad that you said that, but I'm concerned about the left the left back ladies.
And it's done. There is a bunch of them out there.
There's a bunch of left back
Yeah,
ladies back
yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why these
What you
days
say?
date night
You-
apps and all that stuff like that.
Left back
What'd he
lady.
say?
Left back
What?
ladies. Left back ladies.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said big back. I said that wasn't nice.
And some of them big back too.
yeah, big back.
Yeah,
Sometimes they big back and left back.
Let me say it right. The
that
left
ain't
back,
that ain't
big back
nice.
ladies.
Yeah. Some of them and some of them little back and left back.
Can you
But
hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
That's not
you
nice.
Yeah,
got it
you
good.
good.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
left back, big
Big back,
back, no back,
no back,
any
half
back
back. Yeah,
lady.
half back, full back, late.
So what I'm trying to get at is that like you do have individuals that lose a lot of weight, right?
Yep.
They get tired of being the weight that they are,
Yep.
right? So they actually change the way how they eat, or
Mm-hmm.
they actually use different kind of techniques to actually get them to
Mm-hmm.
lose weight, right? So like Lotto, whatever her name is, she lost a lot of weight. She lost like about from what I read, it's like 100 pounds, right?
Mm. And that's
So
big.
yeah, so
That's like a whole other person.
but when you think about it, when they start losing that weight, they start looking pretty in the eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
But some women
look
aren't
at
meant to be
Precious.
small.
Look at Precious. Precious is supposed to be big. She ain't supposed to lose all that weight,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she ended up marrying Henry John.
Mm,
You know what Henry Jones is, right? White boy.
mm,
Henry Jones.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't even milk chocolate. He just, yeah.
Henry Jones.
Mm.
I
Mm,
mean, she ended up
but
marrying
she
Henry
happy.
Jones.
Yeah,
But she happy,
she
right?
happy.
But Precious sat there and she sat there and she lost all that weight. Look, let me just go ahead and tell listeners this. Ain't about 5 minutes of fame that you can have
Yeah.
and 10 seconds of love that you can not
Yeah.
have. But the 25 cent that you're supposed to have ain't equal 50 cent. Never.
He lost me, but I think he making sense. At the end of the day, like I said, you are who you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get
Yeah,
at.
you are who you are.
It will confuse the crap out of you.
And some people aren't meant to be small,
No?
and some people are meant to be big. But at the end of the day, you just try for those that are being honest, for those that are being truthful to them, to thine to thine own self be true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I think that's a Shakespeare quote. But at the end of the day, you gotta be true to yourself.
yeah,
You gotta be true to what you like and what you don't like, what you can accept and not accept. Some people will accept a lie
yeah,
and call it a day.
yeah,
It just is what it is.
yeah,
Like I said, guys, I think we didn't get many callers tonight, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I think we made some sense.
yeah. We try to make
We
sense.
try to make sense. We've laughed.
Yeah, we joke
We've
around.
told some truth
Yeah,
on ourselves and on each other. Um, but like I said, we have to be mindful that again, a lie don't care who tell it, and again, we have to be mindful. Can you accept a lie in a relationship? And is relationships good that's built on a lie?
well, some people they were allowed. I mean, like if you think about it, like most guys don't want to accept reality that their woman telling them a lie. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? Because most ladies don't want to, and guys too. Um, we don't want to actually share our financial information to them,
no.
or they don't want to do the same, especially if they get a raise.
Yeah.
You will never ever hear a lady tell you, I don't care
I
who it is,
run home and I got a raise.
you will never ever tell it. But if they see your pay increase and like they see you spend a little bit, like, hey, you got a raise? Well, why you ain't tell me? That's another conversation.
Yeah, a whole nother conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
So was it a lie because you didn't tell it, or like I said again, it's just something you deem necessary to keep to yourself?
Well, so last question. I'm leave it alone. Is it okay for us to actually leave things alone? I mean, like, so if the question come to you, is it
Hmm.
okay to actually leave it alone?
I don't know if you guys have seen the movie A Few Good Men. Is it A Few Good Men with Tom Cruise?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, while he was cross-examining, oh boy, it's like you can't handle the truth, and sometimes people can't handle the truth, So again, sometimes it might be best that you just keep it to yourself. Sometimes I don't know,
Yeah,
but I think for every
I'm learning
relationship,
that now.
yeah, for every relationship,
But would that hurt with your relationship? So think about it now.
That's a
I
good
You no
question.
no, huh?
yeah, good question.
So I mean,
Yeah,
so
that's
if
a
you
good
think
question.
about it, you don't sat there and you don't give her the 24-hour treatment. And when I'm talking about 24-hour treatment, I'm talking about like letting her know about brother, aunt, cousin, all these people that already done you wrong, and they listening. And I'm not saying ladies, I'm saying men too.
Mm-hmm.
They're listening, and then all of a sudden we come in there and we say, well, we had this individual that did this and did that and all the stuff like that, and they sit there and they comment a little bit more than how the way we commented on their situation.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going somewhere with this now.
Mm-hmm.
So once they comment on your situation, how would you really feel once they comment on it? You know what I'm saying? Because you never commented on this. You just share a little bit about your family history, but the minute you commented, they got mad.
Indeed. Any thoughts,
Mm.
fellas?
That's probably the time to not even say nothing no more.
Yeah.
That's when it's that's I think that's when you don't even you just sit there and listen because obviously what if it's whatever he or she want to do is only to vent. They don't want you to say nothing. They don't care about your opinion
Mm-hmm.
on it. They
That's
just want
right.
you to listen.
That's
So if
right.
that's the
Mm-hmm.
case, then you can't allow the other person to be able to give comments to what's going on with you and your people. That's when you just got to decide on what you gonna discuss with the person you with and what you gonna keep to yourself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
So are there things you need to keep to yourself?
Mm.
I,
Some
I
things.
mean,
Some
I
things.
think some things.
And look. I'm gonna tell you anything that dealing with your family history, you keep to yourself.
Yeah.
Because people use that against you. If you sit down and
Mm-hmm.
say, my uncle did this, my aunt did this, my grandma did this, my uncle, my mom did this, my dad did this, they will bring that back up in the conversation in front of everybody. You remember, man, you tell me that your uncle spit on so and so, or your dad slept with so and so. Why? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People will
Hmm.
bring that back up. So it's some stuff that you keep to yourself, especially if you're in a
Exactly.
relationship. If you're in a
And that's when
relationship,
you find out that your real daddy worked at the bleachery at the dye house on
oh,
second
oh,
shift.
Mm. Mm. That's
Now
deep.
you realize why you don't look like the rest of them. Because you look like your real daddy and his family.
Mm.
Mm. But I digress. I'm sorry.
Fellas, again, I'm not a fixture connoisseur, but at the end of the
Like,
day, it might be time for us to give our final remarks. And if that's so, you let me know.
Oh shit!
anybody got anything else?
No.
Feel like it was a grand opening, grand closing on this one. Mm.
Yeah.
hey, look, I'm
Just like
just
the
sitting
bleacher.
here. I'm trying. Look,
Just
I'm trying.
like the bleachery.
Look, I'm actually trying to actually like stop laughing so much before I actually like sneeze the thing that I'm drinking over here. Because then once it go up my nose, I'm done. I'm a done doneer.
I mean, I'm just saying. Because when does that truth come out? You know what I'm saying? You know
It
when that come
goes
out,
to the grave.
that no, it does, but and then sometimes it comes out in the middle of a family argument.
True.
That's when they come out.
It will never come out. Never
Yeah.
ever 14th. Never ever.
It'll come out. But on that note, we can go ahead and get final thoughts. Who want to go first tonight?
I'll go ahead. Um, we didn't get a lot of callers tonight, but I think we had folks that were listening. And for every soul that listened, anybody that might join the conversation or listen later, we thank you. Run and Tell it's been out 80 some odd episodes now. And again, like I said, again, we're grateful, we're thankful. Was new to, I definitely new to me. Again, I continue to thank Rod and Ro for your technology and your helping us get this out. We're just a group of guys sharing our thoughts, sharing our opinions, hoping that, like I said, we're making a little difference to somebody. But at the end of the day, again, we just want to be supportive of our few listeners. Again, I'm acknowledging again 1 year ago today, my mom passed. I lost
Yes,
her.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm missing her like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And again, I can honestly say for 1 year, I've had her on my mind
Yeah.
every single day. Again, G, again, we're gonna celebrate and honor his mom's birthday this week.
Yes, sir.
And again, knowing that she's gone, and I'm gonna tell you some truth. Like I said, I miss her. We miss our moms.
Yeah.
Again, for you guys that still have moms that are around, again, you acknowledge her,
Oh
you
yeah.
keep her lifted up.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, any call should be a grateful call because again, for us that don't have them, it's sad.
Yeah.
But like I said again, we thank our listeners.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to be a part of this podcast until you guys kick me out. I may not bring a whole lot, but again, at the end of the day, I thank you for allowing me to vent and to share. So, like I said again, and I'm telling some truth.
Yeah.
And if I told a lie, you guys forgive me. It just is what it is.
Yeah. Right quick, just to piggyback on what you just said. The most important thing that I need anybody that have a parent, mom and dad that's still alive and all the stuff like that. Remember, you only got one of them. You only got one dad, one mom, and all that stuff like that. The best thing that you can do is like if they asking you to do something, remember, just go ahead and do
it.
It won't even take like
Do
1 minute, 2 minutes. Matter of fact, if anybody that can't do anything for your mom, because I don't have a mom, I got a dad, I don't have a mom, but if anybody that can't do anything for their mom, reach out to me. I'll definitely do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, you only get one of them,
Just
and that's the
one.
most precious thing. And once you lose them and all that stuff
It's
like
rap.
that, and man, that's a wrap. And you
Yeah.
be thinking about that for the rest of your life, man.
Wow.
I could have did this, I could have did that, I could have did bo, and all the stuff like that. You know what I mean? If the mom say go outside and dump the trash,
Dump it.
dump the trash. If the mom say go to the store and get her some okra, get the okra. You know what I'm saying?
Mom, I don't eat okra. Eat it anyway.
But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, a parent is a parent, but the mom is the most important thing. I told my guy, I told my kids this right quick. I told them that, man, we can go back and forth. I like open conversation. Never ever disrespect your mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can disrespect me all day long.
No.
Because I can go back and forth with you.
My thing is, and G, you're making an excellent statement, but you're their dad. They should. The Bible says, honor thy mother and father.
But I like open.
I know you like. Yeah, I know you like the debate.
I like the debate.
I know.
Like, I like
I know.
the brief, the conversation and all stuff. And what I'm trying to get at is that it's okay. It's okay, but you know, at the end of the day,
Take care of your mom.
Look, take care of your mom and all that stuff like that. And I got G-Man. I got no more.
And one more quick statement, and I just thought about it. My mom watched me take my first breath.
Yeah.
I watched her take her last.
That's deep, sir.
And
that's deep now.
And like I said again, I'm still trying to process that. She brought me in the world, and when the doctor slapped me, I took my first breath, and I'm still here.
What do you slap you at though?
I get slapped on my back or my butt or something.
I thought he
might slap me in my face. I don't know.
Look, those little white dogs across the head.
Yeah, maybe. You know, to keep some sense out of me, but it didn't work. But like I said, I had to hold mom's hand while she took her last.
That's deep there, bro.
I say now that I wish I was someplace else.
Yeah.
But I know that's where I needed to be.
Yes, sir.
But like I said, watching her take her last breath, that has fixed itself into my soul.
Yeah.
I can't unsee it. That's like unringing a bell. I can't unring a bell, and I can't unsee that.
Yeah.
You know, when the doctor came in and pronounced her. But like I said again,
you know what?
The best part of her is still with me.
You know, and last thing, I know we're doing final thought, but the last thing about it is that when you said that what you just said a few minutes ago is that the Lord preparing you because you got kids.
Yeah, I got to prepare my.
They might see the same thing that you went through.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
My kids might actually see the same thing that I went through with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, we appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Road Dogg.
We apologize if we stayed too long.
It's personal.
Y'all good.
Yep.
All I have is when you scan for fun, sometimes you gotta park the car because the jelly will never be as golden as Campbell's, you know.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Man,
All
Brody
right.
put me in the pool, man.
Hey,
I
look.
mean,
Hey, Road Dog. One
yeah.
more time. Clean it up. Clean it up, man. Clean it up.
Hey, you break that down for us that don't know, man. Us mere mortals.
Sometimes, sometimes the muffin tin holds 18, but when you look through that window, there's only one doorknob.
Damn. There we go.
What the
I'm just as
hell?
lost as the first one,
All
man.
right.
Okay.
All right. Well, on that note, we want to appreciate everyone that listened. Everyone that will be listening later on. If you want to hear any of the past episodes, you can check us out on all podcast platforms, or you can go to our email, not email, our website. Run and tell that podcast at podium on podium.com. And I got like two final thoughts. I normally don't have final thoughts, but I think I got two today. So all right, my first one. Okay, if you're using hot water and it suddenly turns cold, someone else is using the water. Think about it.
Damn, they brothers.
Damn, they brothers. All right, Rob.
And then my second one is for the serial daters, in quote. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose all your hoes trying to prove to a hoe you're not a hoe just to find out that she's the hoe.
Mm.
Think about it.
So at the end of the day, guess what? He said he hit it right on the head.
Hope
You're a hoe.
you're a hoe.